5, 6, 7, 8.
Hi, this is DJ Andrea, and right here with me is DJ Camillia, which you can't see right now, and that's because I am at the backstage at MBS. And yesterday I got to catch a really awesome musical called A Chorus Line. And guess what? Today I have the cast here with me. Hi.
Hi.
Alright, so let's one by one introduce ourselves, alright?
I'm Monique and I play Bebe.
Hey, my name's Rohan and I play the director Zach.
And I'm Euan and I play Paul.
I'm Camillia, I'm the DJ.
Alright, so right now, right, Camillia and I yesterday we got to watch a musical for the first time that was just purely based on dance,
usually
right?
we always have props, you know, and everything, but this was really just based on canon.
Yeah, and it was really new for us. So right now we're gonna ask, you know, these three awesome people some questions.
My character is very narcissistic and very kind of, he's a bit of an egomaniac and very full on like that. That's exactly me. No. Because he's very totalitarian, which I am not like, but the similarities that I do see in him is that he loves looking for new talent, nurturing new talent, and trying to kind of, you know, I guess help people on their path. So I see similarities in myself in that element.
I can definitely, you know, there's a lot of relations to what, you know, Paul's been through and what I've been through, but nowhere near the extent, you know, but I can definitely relate to things, you know, such as, you know, growing up and being a dancer and, you know, being the odd one out in things, and it's just, I guess that's why it's really comfortable for me, because I'm just kind of, you know, with being myself pretty much, which makes it a lot easier, I guess.
She's new. This is her first Broadway audition. Then this is my first actual show, so new kid on the block kind of thing. A little bit shy, a little bit insecure, but then kind of blurts a couple of things out that she should have scanned first, but didn't. And yeah, I just feel really comfy playing Bebe. Overwhelming in a good way and a, you know, anxious kind of way, but it's been the best experience, and I'm glad I've finally, you know, broken in here. So, like, I always knew this is what I wanted to do, but now that I'm actually doing it, I know I want to keep doing it, so I'm really glad I'm a part of the show.
But this process also was very difficult to get into as well, because we only had 3 weeks to do the show, to rehearse the show, to get to our first kind of performance in the theatre. So for somebody who's new to this, I mean, for people like myself and the excuse me, the older crew who had done it before, it was still very tight, and I mean, you know what is required of you in a rehearsal period. So you kind of have a thing, okay, 3 weeks, well, we don't have long, but for people who are new, I mean, this is a completely different world, and you know, like a lot of the young kids like Bebe and Monique and Euan have really kind of, no, they've really landed on their feet, you know, like if you, so I think this show is cast really well, because, you know, it's also personality types, not just of your ability, that makes the show so important as well.
Well, the 3 weeks I think that just went so quickly. Everything was just, you know, every day was something new. We were never waiting around to do something. We were just always on the go. You know, if we were upstairs learning one of the big numbers, you know, there'd be someone downstairs doing a scene or talking about their characters with the directors, and it was such an amazing rehearsal period, and we were just so lucky to be involved in the show and have the directors that we've had. It just made everything a lot easier for us. It was just, you know, it just kept rolling and rolling and rolling, and there was always something to work on. And even now there's still things to work on, which, you know, it's exciting. Yeah.
The fact that we are a line of characters who each have something different to say and each have different personalities, and in the end we're expected to become the exact same thing, one, hence title song. And yeah, and how that plays out in the performing world and the actual reality of life, and It's one of the many themes.
You know, the element of hope. I mean, we always go, this is our life on the stage, this is what we have to do.
Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow.
Unless you are of a caliber where you no longer have to audition and you have a reputation that does precede you. But most of the time, I mean, I've been working in this business for 15 years and I'm still auditioning for every job that I have to go for, you know, and so there's that element of hope. You know, when you're younger, it's just the hope of living the dream of being able to do what you love to do, and then the older you get, you know, you have responsibilities and all these kind of things, and I think, you know, along this line you have the full gamut of Bebe's first, you know, first kind of Broadway audition, and then you've got Sheila who's at the end of her, and also Cassie who's at the end of their careers, but everyone still wants the job, you know, and so it doesn't matter what stage you are in your life, creatively, or you know, all those kind of things. Like hope is a big thing because we all have to do it and prove yourself for every single job. Yeah.
You know, I've been so lucky, you know, coming into a show like this with a cast and crew like we've had. It's just made, you know, everything so much easier. We all get along so well, and they're always looking out for me. And you know, it was really nerve-wracking for me at the start because everyone kind of knew everyone, and I was kind of the one in the corner going, oh hi, I'm Euan. I knew a couple of people, but you know, it was just, as time went on, we all came really close, and it just feels like I've known them for a really long time, which, you know, is really special, and I really treasure that, so I've been really lucky.
You don't look at Euan going, oh, he's such a kid. You know, it's not until later you realise, you go, God, he's 19. 18. I was going to say 18, because I said 19 the other day. Like, he's 18.
So you're 90, 94.
93.
Oh no. Did you have the same age?
Oh, really? 1979.
Is it?
Grandpa.
I'm turning 33 this year, so.
Nice number.
Not that he looks there.
It is.
Yeah, not that you look like that.
So is he like the papa of the crew or something?
Oh, is it?
Papa.
Yeah.
I'm not
do
the
your
oldest.
wheelie
I'm not
monster.
the oldest. I'm not the oldest cast member in the male. Like, I mean, we've got 2 who are older than me. We've got the Larry is older. The Al is older. And I think that's it. Yeah.
Are you allowed to say that you're older?
Am I allowed to say that I'm older? Well, in real life, no. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.